As you know, there are many paths to playing college football, and for most of them, they ain't that simple either. But to say that Nate Boyer took an unconventional route wouldn't be telling the whole story. In fact, long before he stepped onto a football field for the first time, Boyer became one of our modern heroes, even if he might not quite put it that way.
Hero is definitely a word that I don't like. I don't think I've done anything in my life heroic. What I have done is follow my dreams, overcome obstacles, and achieve what I wanted to achieve. And all I did was my job. In my mind, my duty.
Goodness. Oh, God. There's another one. Oh, my goodness, there's another one.
2 airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center in an apparent terrorist attack on our country.
September 11th, 2001. Struck by the cowardly hands of terror, our nation was stunned. As we grieved in the aftermath, many searched for answers, and many, including a 20-year-old Nate Boyer, decided to act.
I remember waking up, my phone was ringing, and I picked it up, and it was my mom, and she said, just, turn on the TV. And I said, what channel? And she just said, just turn on the TV.
This is just unbelievable.
Both towers, the World Trade Center, both of them collapsed. We don't exactly know what's going on.
Kind of got me thinking, what am I doing right now? In this bubble I'm living in, how am I really making a difference in my world? It eventually did have a lot to do with me joining.
In and out of junior college, Nate Boyer was no different than many 24-year-olds, pulled into no particular direction. Bouncing between acting and firefighting, Boyer lacked purpose. Still affected by 9/11, he enlisted in the U.S. Army as a Special Forces candidate.
I was a little curious about some things, how he would adapt to it and how he would do, but really I thought, okay, this is good. It's a 5-year commitment. He's going to try for Special Forces.
I knew by joining, I was like, I wanted to be in the best unit, and I wanted the most dangerous missions, and I wanted to be in the middle of it. I signed up kind of without hesitation, and 2 weeks later, I was heading off to basic.
Not too long after enlisting in the Army, Nate completed his Special Forces training and became a Green Beret. Then, in 2005, his unit was deployed to Afghanistan and Iraq. For 5 years, Boyer fought for the freedom he saw threatened on 9/11.
But the first time you see something happen to someone that you know, it's very hard to deal with. It's like a slap in the face, It makes it about as real as anything.
I did worry when Nate was gone, a lot. You trust their training, but ultimately you trust God that He is watching over them.
I had some close calls, I guess you could say, but it's a tough thing. It's never going to be easy to deal with that. I was very lucky, very fortunate.
After his 5 years of service, Nate was awarded a Bronze Star, given for acts of heroism in a combat zone. Now, 29 years old, his path was once again unsure. Nate turned his attention towards college and enrolled at the University of Texas with a dream to walk on the football team. Lofty ambition for a 29-year-old freshman who had never played football.
So I decided I was going to go back to school when I got home and came off active duty, and then I was going to try and play football. I was confident that if I at least got a chance to walk on, I think my work ethic and leadership would at least give me an opportunity to possibly make the team.
When walk-ons come in, you try to sit and get to know each one. And I've asked Nate, why in the world did you think you could come and compete on the national championship team at Texas? He said, because I always want to strive to be the best.
When Nate came to Texas, he just wanted to be part of a great organization. He wanted to get an opportunity to play football. He had never played football before.
He was an older guy that just wanted a chance.
Emboldened by the confidence of a hardened Green Beret, Boyer felt his leadership and work ethic could overcome the simple fact that he had never played football. He eventually made the team as a walk-on long snapper. Then, in 2012, his efforts were once again rewarded.
When you're looking at scholarships, you're always looking at which walk-on is deserving. And with Nate, it was twofold.
It was amazing. Didn't expect it at all. And it was during the end of camp last year, and We were in a team meeting, and Coach Brown announced it, put my name up and on the wall, and then congratulated me. And then, of course, the team's chanting speech.
I got to walk around on this team, whatever as much as I do. I'm working hard every day to be a part of this and do what I can.
These guys on this football team respect everything that Nate has done. The effort that he was putting in through our first few drills, that he was a guy that we needed on the team.
What he's given us in maturity and leadership and toughness and knowledge, it was a no-brainer for us.
Nate Boyer is now 32. He has earned a scholarship and fought his way onto the football team. Each home game in Austin, Boyer has been given the honor of leading his team onto the field while carrying the American flag.
What that flag represents, it means a lot more to me than it did before I served. It's just a way that our team and this game is recognizing the fact that we get to play it is due to those that have sacrificed so much and are sacrificing currently.
He's accomplished a lot. He's done a lot. He could almost rest on this if he wished, but I know Nate, and he's not going to. It might sound kind of schmaltzy, but that's what Nate's all about.
Nate Boyer's journey started as a confused kid. Called to action by 9/11, his commitment to the Green Berets gave him focus. Conviction and work ethic has brought him from the Middle East battlefields to the football fields back at home.
I don't think it matters what I end up doing next. I know that no matter what, I'm going to have the right mind and the work ethic and all that stuff, and so I'll be able to hopefully accomplish anything else I want to do down the road.
Good stuff, and Boyer does it all. He's an academic all-Big 12 selection with a 3.84 GPA, and he'll be honored next month with the National Football Foundation Legacy Award in New York City.